So Zahn left, or Zern, whatever the Phantom Strategist guy, he was able to get away as well. But we really hurt him. If I was able to get one more hit on him, we could have killed him.
Oh, Ermir, not Ermir. Onwin, or Andy, I did start recording if you want to start it.
Oh, I started 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I just started. Don't worry. Mine's I'm a little late on that, but I should be fine.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that, but I should
start. Want early access content? Make sure you like and subscribe for more.
We're cutting out most of that.
I am going to kill you.
We're cutting most of that 20 minutes out. Yeah, you already did kill him.
I'm gonna kill you in real life.
No.
No, I'm just fucking. I'm just messing. I'm messing. I'm just messing with you.
Confirm.
Yep.
Devo and Roger did not take part in the battle?
No, you didn't.
You did.
Okay.
So do not worry about that.
I saw some clips. We were in the battle. I'm surprised we didn't die.
Yeah, we also kind of like forgot to use our big shit. Like Hanwen had so much stuff to help.
He had like the potion of the thing that he never threw, the Arius' Whisper or whatever, that I totally forgot that I had.
I'm gonna loot his ass. I'm gonna loot him.
We gotta loot him.
Yeah, I'm not looting Theron as much as I'd love to, but
if we do,
we gotta loot Roger, and then not Roger. We gotta loot Hanwen, and then Roger is gonna like mourn his goat's death, like after just meeting him. There's no way.
We'll do this. Alright, let me come back to Castle Grund, as that section's all tiled up.
Come back.
Let me bring this in for now, so I can do this.
Also, on my foundry just like glitched or something, but like it does not say Darren's is in here.
I am not.
Yeah, he's not in here yet.
How dare you?
Audacity, foul demon.
Die. Judgment.
What? Oh, how many levels have we get from this?
We're level 10 now.
Yeah, we're level
10.
Okay. Yes. So whenever
extra level.
Yeah, so whenever you, Mason, and you, Darren's, get in here, you'll have to level yourselves up to 10. I believe that is when some funny shit.
We should probably cut out everything before the level up, or before like finishing the level up. I'm gonna be so real.
Where the fuck?
But like literally, I can clip farm and then make some.
Awesome... What are you gonna clip farm? Us scrolling Instagram?
Yeah, and then
maybe
do off camera.
Dog, there's nothing to farm there.
Like, okay, see, for me, the moment I start recording, that's all going in the video. I don't really edit too much because I'm not very good at editing. Alright, I tried editing the first session. It didn't work.
Software and cut out a part of it. You gotta split the audio and recording into two separate parts and then just delete the excess.
I mean, if I need to.
I keep in all the excess.
What do we roll for level ups again? It's.
What do you mean roll for level ups? You can just take the average.
You get a D8 as well because level 10.
Yeah, at level
like 1 week.
At level 10 you'll get a D8, but level 9 you'll get a D4.
Okay.
Yeah, to put into stats.
Oh yeah, I'm a part warlock now.
Wait, has Roger been level 8 this entire time? Oh yeah, because.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me do this. Let me. What the fuck is Oh yeah.
All right. Well, new goal. Constitution is at a 17.
Okay.
New goal. Time to be the new tank.
Wait.
What? Yo, you, the paladin, are going to be the new tank?
Oh my god.
What the fuck were you before?
This dead body is talking. I am gooning.
The one who should be the fucking tank over here is Ermir.
I am.
Don't.
Okay. Okay.
Was a fluke.
Can you fucking calm down?
A glitch in the system.
Shut up.
No.
No one wants to talk to you.
What? Why are you so mean to me?
Cat.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to a cat.
Oh.
Yeah, shut up, Ragnar.
Two.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up, Andy.
Okay.
Not right.
Silence.
You're dead, Hanwin. Shush.
All right. Wait. Is it
bucket release?
What is it worth taking a dip into fighter, or should I hard press barbarian?
That is up to you. I mean, there's a possibility at like level 2 fighter you'll get action surge, so you'll be able to hit like a little bit more.
What I'm thinking. I want
That's
to
entirely up to you.
Because what do I get at level 2 fighter? You get action surge, you get second wind. I don't get my.
I like how I'm just uber zoomed in on Ermir right now. Like I'm just like, yes, to see, very cool.
Yes. Just go into
Turtle.
A cadaver.
Indeed.
A cadaver.
A cadaver. Oh! Fuck you, bitches! I'm out of here! Haha!
Scroll.
Mickey Mouse is about to shove a stick up your ass! Haha!
Blorg?
What? Why is it that I can actually do pretty high-pitched voices really well? What do you not have?
I have technically enough, I think, to go into rogue, which makes me more dangerous in a different direction.
I believe you do, because rogue mainly relies on dexterity.
13. I think you need a 13 in the main stat to multi-class.
I can double check if you want.
Okay. Think about this. You can start rolling for your intelligence. You can start speaking. It'd be really fun.
No. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Intelligence is the last stat I'm gonna buff.
Alright, so the base stats for a rogue, what kind of, like...
Good.
1d50.
Oh, here's how we're gonna have to play it.
Basically for the rogue, the best thing that you can have is at least a 15 to do any real damage.
I need 15?
Yeah, 15.
Oh, to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm not thinking
that's
to do
for
damage
rogue.
Because, well, rogue won't work.
Because my understanding of you going into rogue is to kind of either gain some like sneak attack damage. That's my thought process.
Yeah.
But
speaking of leveling up, Darren's, you missed it. I took Warlock or not Warlock. Warlock. Yeah, Warlock. My patron is the genie.
The genie.
Why?
Because it's funny, and now I can go my ring. I can go into my little
this motherfucker has a little bottle that he can just in the middle of combat be like, you know what? I'm gonna just disappear for a turn or two. Goodbye, and then just fucks off.
Yeah, yeah. I can just do that, which is really funny for me. So yeah, that's it's a little ring I have on that I can just go into.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure is even on my person.
And now you have Eldritch Blast.
So I'm not sure it adds it to my character.
If it does, it'll just be in junk section most likely. No, it's not.
Weston, you have Eldritch Blast now, right?
I do.
Oh, let's go.
I also have agonizing for invocation.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I also, or wait, did I take it? No, I took lessons of the first ones. I can sleep now.
Jeez.
I'll take 5.
I hope you guys enjoy the fucking 2 people that could possibly join you whenever you guys get back, because that'll be great.
I'm going to bum rush that place and ask every single person, are you ally?
Are you an ally? Would you like to join us?
Well, I mean,
new fighting stuff.
Let's see. I'll keep it to myself.
I could make myself fucking dangerous.
Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Could you give me the ring?
That is what I'm looking for currently. I'm going into the items and
you
stuff.
You could probably just copy and paste the descriptions and stuff from the actual.
Okay, real critical.
Grimlash's ring from session.
No, no, not Grimlash's ring from session 1. It's a ring with a compartment.
Oh, the genie ring.
Yeah, my genie ring. I can't take anyone with me yet, but I will at level 6, I think. Or no, level 10, I can take people with me.
So when is the level?
Well, I tried to give myself an effect. Use any life permission to create an active effect in parent actor. So, there's that.
I think it's better if I just say barbarian.
Let me just do a. I think just want just a regular ass ring.
Yeah, ring with a compartment.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. Oh wait, what is this?
I almost have one.
Oh, that's not what it is. If anything, what I'll have to do is probably just create item ring and then just do it that way. You are in Warlock.
Would you be able to copy the description that tells me what I can do? Because I'm not sure how long I can stand it, because it's something with my proficiency.
All right, is it the bottled respite that I'm looking at?
What?
I believe it is called. Okay, yeah, ring.
And then Genie's Wrath as well.
Oh, do you want me to include that with the ring thing as well, or?
I think that's a part of the vessel.
Okay, then I'm just gonna
attack roll, deal extra damage equal to proficiency bonus. Yeah.
I'm just gonna include all of that then.
Yeah, because it also tells me the vessel's AC. And what I can do to get the vessel back.
All right, there you go. It is just called Ring, and it has the entire information for that.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. We'll have to make sure that is that. Oh shit! Hold on a minute. Let me come over here. Let me work on this.
When did I get? Whatever.
Remember, twice my proficiency. What's my proficiency right now?
4, 3, I don't know.
Do this. All right. So, Mason, you did a 1d8. You got a 2.
Does that replace my year?
I got a 4 and I got a 4.
I have a +4.
I had the D4 is higher than a D8 is.
I can stay in my genie vessel for 8 hours.
Wow.
You just get a sleep
a
in your
long
fucking
rest.
genie into your fucking genie.
In my little tiny ring, I can give someone my ring.
You just be like, hey, I'm gonna disappear for a bit.
Yeah, like I can just take a long rest while everyone's doing shit.
Whenever in the sessions that you're not here, we'll just have you resting in your ring, and just have you in there.
Just in my ring.
But then we can't have him battle for us.
No, you'll just have to rub it like a lamp, and then he'll just pop out.
Oh, I'm like, oh, great, Ermir, please come and help us.
Great, yeah. Oh, great, Ermir, hear us now, right here.
Real ones know that video.
Real ones know that. Hear us now as I misspell it.
What was that? Start a session? One of the sessions, I don't know.
That was started last session. That was the start of last session. Yeah, that was near the start of last session. It's either that or that was part. Yeah, it's either that or it was part of session 8, like in the beginning.
That was that was near session 8 or something.
Yeah, I think it was in the beginning.
No, 4. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think you also.
Did you roll your D4 when you got the? No.
Yeah, roll your D4 and then just add those two together. And then just split them off however you want.
I just rolled D4 first to get what I got. And then I rolled the D.
So he's got 7 points.
Really bad.
7. I already know when.
Dead body talking.
Corpses don't speak.
Plus
also,
4.
I thought I blew up in light. Why am I here?
And you're plus 3, making that 16. Yep.
Otherwise, how are we gonna loot your corpse?
Holy shit!
What?
Should I be afraid?
No, it's just Thivo, I love you, my man. Look at you, look at that amount of health. Gosh.
Yeah, use the fucking take now, bitch. Pondering your
You gotta use a potion to get up to 205. This man's sitting at a normal 118. Oh.
Yeah, I'm at like 100 and something.
Well, I mean, my new guy he's pretty high up there.
I'm at 9.
He's only got like 10 extra health than me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm a bard with 20 con. I'm going to have exponential growth from here.
Yeah, I also have 20 con.
I already have... Yeah, but I have a higher hit die.
Yeah, you have a higher
On average, I will always have more hit points than you.
I have higher AC. I have higher AC.
But Thivo doesn't.
For now,
like,
wait.
Thivo's AC is like, I don't know.
My AC is currently 18.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm going more into spell casting right now.
If
I'm still
you
trying to hit people really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Bro, D&D session.
So,
I need it, bro.
we are starting. No, it's fine. You were able to get your level up and stuff, so we will start now if you would like. With that, let me do this.
Oh, okay. No more music.
There we go. Or actually, no, we'll start with this one. So, last that we left off, you guys got into a large fight. It was a war on most standards. Sadly, some of you died, such as Great Harbinger, Oric Coldford, leader of the Black Mantle Order. He died while doing his best to protect the fallen party. Next to fall after him was Grand Paladin Theron Darkmoor. He also fell while protecting the party. Although it would have been, should he have held out but a few more moments, Arius might have saved him. There was also Paladins Raksha Veilborn and Marlak Nightmore, the adopted son, Theron Darkmoor. They also fell during the fight, as some of the demons of undeath appeared behind you, inside the wall, behind it, and going in for a bit of a pincer attack, but they were held back by the others. Last but not least, party's one true friend, Onwin, sadly lost his life. When next that you all awoken, you were here, tended to your wounds by wires and other such things as they came and gone. But there lay Honwin, wrapped in a sacred cloth, bearing the symbol of the Eternal Order, Order of Eternal Darkness. Now, what would you as a party like to do currently?
So we're all like just waking up, right?
Better
Yes.
Lose my body, bro. If you know it's good for you, better lose my damn body, bro. That's some good shit in there.
I mean,
Yes.
we gotta prep his corpse for send off. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't have anything important on him when he goes.
I don't know, maybe leave like a few, like, items. I don't know.
Thief tools.
Just have him
the
have,
most important stuff, but
just let him keep like the Queen's Amber Core or something like that that only benefits artificers. You never know.
he can keep his
Roger,
corpse.
so Roger starts to wake up after this long battle, and he starts to look around. The first thing he sees, he doesn't see Hanwin yet because Devo's in front of him. But the first thing he sees is that his Grand Harbinger has passed away, and he doesn't know how to take this loss. This is another loss that is too personal to him. He was a friend, an ally.
Upon everyone's faces, they are sullen, but they also have firm resolve, as if to say, next time. Sacrifice.
Roger, seeing all of these, he just does the order's salute, the order that he used to be a part of. And then he finally starts to stand. And this is when he sees Hanwin. He walks over to Hanwin, seeing his dead friend's body. And to honor his friend,
Perfect.
he does another salute. But this one much louder. One that he can hopefully hear in the afterlife. You are a great man. A great friend. Someone I wish I knew more. May you rest easy.
Evo, how do you take this?
So, as Thivo he opens his eyes, you see him kind of jolt awake. He, from his hammer space, grabs just a random weapon and almost half swings in the air, and he just looks around confused. He stands to his feet. He notices Ermir being huge. He sees Hanwin and just the rest of everyone around here. Just looking around, he'll step over, kind of just look over Hanwin for a little bit.
Something in the back of your mind twangs. You instinctively reach down into your pocket. Draw a little note. It is addressed to you, not just to you, also addressed to the party. And on it, signed in Elvish, Onwin. It has to pull up his note. I'm not reading it. I'm gonna have Hanwin do the reading. It makes it more heartbreaking.
Okay. All right. I'll give this a shot. Don't cringe, guys. Please, I swear. All right. If you're reading this note, then this means this battle turned out a way that I didn't expect, and I am no longer around. Spending time with the party finally gave my life some meaning for my frail frame and strong mind. Even though I ended up being the one on the front line, I thank all of you for taking attacks that I probably couldn't have taken without you. Thank you for giving me an adventure to remember. I never really fit in anywhere in my life, so this party finally gave me a sense of belonging. I regret that I cannot continue adventuring with all of you, but this is just how the world of nature is. Cruel and unforgiving to some, and favorable to others. P.S. Thevo, when you can read this, I always thought the way you sit in the fryer is cool. Please do trust others. They aren't all bad, I think. I don't know.
I sent you something else, Andy, for you to read. You see, as Thevo kind of unfurls the last little bit of the letter.
Oh, and should you find someone named Titan, let them know I found the friendship I was always searching for with you all, and hope one day, if I do not survive, to tell him myself. Let him know that I was proud to be his adopted father, and hope he too finds that within you all.
Man, I wish we could understand that.
Wait, that's the creator I made myself?
Yep. That's the story, man.
I made myself. Let's go. That's actually dope.
If Thevo just has this note, he can't read that shit.
Yeah, he can't read it.
I was saying, Roger can understand that. Thevo can't read it. I think the only person that knows what's happening is...
It's just a piece of paper to Thevo.
You see Thevo look over Hanwin's body, he digs in his pocket, pulls out a note, unscrolls it, and looks at it for like 5 minutes, and then looks at you, Roger, and gives the paper to you to read to him.
I can't read Elvish.
And with that, Roger has read the entire thing.
Yeah, that way you guys actually know what the fuck is happening.
Because it's in Elvish, right?
I also can't read Elvish. No, the name's signed in Elvish.
The name's signed in
The name is signed in Elvish.
The name's signed in Elvish.
Okay, yeah, it's in
Yeah.
common. It's in common.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is just in common.
Yeah, we can read it. We can read it.
Okay.
Roger reads it. Yeah, okay.
Titan, huh? Shall we
Since
give him
when
his
did he have a son?
You know Titan?
It just said adoptive father.
Hanwin made Titan.
Did you
Wait
not
a minute.
hear that part? His adoptive father.
I may have
Titan is his son?
misunderstood it.
Titan is his adopted son.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I said, shall we give him his condolences? I mean, somebody had to raise him.
Well, it doesn't say where we find him.
Well, I mean, if we ever find Titan.
Okay, well, let's
just keep going. We haven't
let's prep his body. Let's prep his body. And I'm a little too big for that right now.
I got it. Yeah. Roger, keeping the cloth over Hanwin, he wraps his body up because he needs a table to put his body somewhere.
We also need to, take things off of him to make sure it doesn't damage him, or that we can return things that need to be returned.
I will say that it is in this moment that you see the Grand Master walk up to you all. He has a very solemn look. He has a few scratches, but he is otherwise relatively fine. And he looks to all of you and says, I'm sorry for your loss. We will...
What do we expected?
We will provide transportation. It is, but even so, the loss of an ally, a dear friend, is one not so easily taken.
We'll see him again someday.
You may, the gods will.
You actually won't.
It's not a room's moment, but I'm still gonna dip. So...
Shut the fuck up, Andy. Shut up.
I'm gonna dip it.
They don't know that either.
We'll see Mason in a bit. He'll be back.
My friends.
Brain dead for a little bit, but he'll
Mason's going silent.
He's going silent for a little bit. He'll be back. Don't worry.
Death of one hit him a little bit too hard.
All right, you're a corpse, man. Stop talking. Corpse
But
don't speak.
He looks to you all and says, "If you need transportation, may use one of the carts and lay the body in there, and we will transport you back through the portals."
There's some things we have to do still.
Yes.
But I appreciate it. Thank you, Grandmaster.
Yes. You. And he looks to Ermir. I will meet you within the confines of the temple. And he gives you a bit of a wry smile and looks at you with a bit of a different look in his eyes this time. Not of sorrow, but of kind of a proudness, almost. You have passed your trials. Without anything, walks away.
Am I gonna have to become a paladin like this?
Sadness?
No, huge.
Oh. No, if you want, thematically, we can end the spell.
Hours. The next 24 hours, I am huge.
I will say for right now that you were in that combat, all of you guys were in that combat for like a good 4-ish hours. You got 20 hours left.
So 20 more.
Yeah.
That's great. All right.
I'll say this.
On one's body.
I'll say this. He kind of like leans out of the. He kind of just leans back out of the door and says like, "We could do this in the morning. Don't worry." And then just goes.
Oh my God. I'm gonna pick up Hanwin's corpse.
Pick up Hanwin's
with
corpse?
one hand.
Yeah, you just like pick him up. Where do we take him? Just into the carts. So over in the inventory.
Why would you take him there? That's like
because that's where the carts are. We were told to put him on a cart.
Okay. Well, I can't. Well,
anyways, can I pick up Hanwin's corpse here?
Yeah, I can. I'll move Hanwin and Roger for this.
Okay.
That's not a thieves' camp.
I just love the fact that there's just a giant Ermir.
Yeah, huge Ermir.
Oh my God, he moves like a gargantuan man.
Yeah, I'm pretty big.
What do you do?
All right, we'll set him on the cart.
All right.
Sit him on this cart here.
You lay Hanwen into the cart. He
Thivo, take his stuff.
Limply. He'll just Thivo takes his stuff.
No.
I mean, it is up to you guys if you would like to grab his items.
I would.
Please, I'm begging you.
I would. He's got so much stuff on him, man. He's got scrolls and shit. I'm taking.
You just see Ermir like puts his hands. He kind of like sets down his shield and sword and just with these gigantic hands, kind of just softly, just moves stuff out, taking like scrolls and things out of there. Try and just make sure. Give me a perception check.
Cool. I think I have advantage on these. Yeah, I do. I do, because of my shield.
Oh, because your shield, yeah.
Yeah. Which is amazing.
And you still rolling shit.
13. All right.
I always do. I mean, you're a corpse. It shouldn't be that hard to notice everything.
Yeah. You notice in the more noticeable folds, you get both the scrolls of protection from undead, the spell scroll of calm emotions. You also get the 2 potions of healing that he had. So you now have 6 up there. Not 7. You also get his. Yeah, you also get the 6 greater healing potions. That brings it up to what, like 11 on Ermir? You also get a oil of etherealness as well in there. And you also
so much stuff.
You also see the little vial that was gifted by the Grand Paladin, Theus's Whisper.
When I grab this vial, I'm going to just very visibly disappointed.
That used the gift that we gave us.
You also grab the spell scroll of Mordenkainen's private sanctum. And you also see bits of bolts.
Can you see the screenshot of your inventory after this?
I can't fit all of it.
He can't. You also get the potion of mind control beast that Hanwen also had. But you also see multiple different types of things like bullets and bolts and his weapons as well as his armor. That depends on what you want to take from there.
He'll
feel
keep
like
his weapons and armor.
That stuff.
Yeah, he can keep his weapons and armor. I just needed the scrolls and the potions.
Alright, after having taken what you felt was right from your fallen companion,
Wait.
Oh? What does Sivo do?
How's that coin looking?
How's that what?
Coin purse.
Yeah, how many, let's take his money.
I'm taking his money.
Yeah. Set 2 coins on his eyes. Set 2 coins on his eyes.
Thivo, give me a perception check.
Let me close this. Perception.
See if you can find all the gold coins that he may have stashed around his body.
It was almost that 20.
With a 9, you find, besides the 2 coins that you have put upon his eyes, it's not very hard to find. He just had a very big bag. You find 271 gold coins.
271.
Yep, I already added it to your inventory. Don't worry.
Oh.
With that, hold on. Let me do a little side thing. Gotta wait for a reply before I do any.
Oh.
I just gotta wait for a reply before I do. All right.
From Omst.
Tun sahur.
Shut the fuck up. I'll kill you again. I'll go into the afterlife and kill you.
No.
I'll send your soul into nothing.
All right, so with that sitting over there, or with that chilling, now that I have that confirmation, I will do a quick little detour real quick. You guys, in your features, will find yourselves with a boon. For Thivo, that boon is called Gravestone Grip.
I was wondering what that was.
For Ermir, that is called Last Whisper. And then for Roger, he gets Stoneheart's Wrath. Basically, I just click on it to like show everybody, I guess. For these are the boons that you guys will get.
Wow.
Yep. These are the basic boons that you will get right now. Next, you hear a bit of ruffling from here. Whenever Ermir, you actually see this because you're tall enough to see it. Inside that cart is just a bundle of cloths and what seems to be like baskets. But you see underneath the cloth, you see a form kind of take shape as this appears.
What the fuck is this?
Hello, friends. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
That's all he says.
That's he's Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'll poke it.
Sitting, you poke this bundle of cloth, and what appears next is a sword pointed directly at you as this automatus creature stands up at the ready with a dark cloak around him. And I would have to say Thivo and Roger, give me another perception check, please.
Thivo and Roger.
Oh wow!
Sorry, Ermir, not Roger. Ermir.
Oh. Roger is currently.
Yeah, Roger's not here. He'll know about as much as what Mason would know. All right, so with that, you guys are unsure as to what type of metal this automaton is made out of, but it is of a dark metal. And then from here, Andy, take control of your character.
I'll say that Titan, as soon as he gets up, he's pointing his sword at all of you and he says, "Who are all of you?"
You might want to put that thing away before you get hurt.
Just grabs the axe.
Well, I think Titan realizes these guys aren't like demons of undeath and stuff. Like, you realize these guys aren't. He was startled, but it wasn't like, because he thought you were enemies at first. But he's like, I see, I was mistaken. And then I say he walks out of the cart, and he's like, "Whew, that thing was a little bit too stuffy for my liking." And then I'd say he asks, "Would any of you happen to know where my father is?"
Who's your father?
He's a frail man, but he's the most brave man I've ever known. His name is Hanwin. Is he around here somewhere? He's the one who smuggled me into this place.
Oh, about that.
Thivo side-eyes you, Herb.
I'll side-eye Thivo back.
What I'll do is, Titan, give me a perception check, please.
Normal? Yes. I don't have advantage. I'm lame.
Oh my god. Abysmal dog shit.
Abysmal dog shit. Why do we roll so bad?
You do not notice Hanwin behind Thivo in another cart. You do not. You are currently looking.
Alright, well if that's the case, then I say, he then says, would you happen to know anything about him then?
Yeah.
See that Roger kind of just starts laying everything to him.
There was a war.
Oh. I see.
Yep. And Roger tells you that your father is now deceased, but he tries to put it in a good way. Can you make a speech?
Yeah, or I wrote something out that he's gonna say about Hanwin. I took some time to write this.
Give me a moment. You'll see that Roger kind of points behind Thivo at the corpse of Hanwin. Will accompany you over there. And before the speech, you look down at this cloth-covered body, and you hesitantly go to lift up near the face, and when you do, you see the pristine yet almost happy face. Bonwin looks as if he's sleeping. At any moment he could wake up. And you know instantly that this is the man that created you, fixed you up after ages past.
I know how to do my thing now.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
I just had to get that in there real quick. Don't worry.
Oh, dear Father, Hanwin, you gave me the name Titan. You've been in my life ever since everyone passed me by and thought me nothing more than a trinket, or not even that, maybe even garbage that no one would ever use. You saw value where others saw nothing. It pains me that you're no longer around to give me light in my life, but I will keep being free because of you, and I will always be grateful to what you've given me for fixing me. Thank you, Father. And then he goes to set him down very gently, and he pays his respects.
Epic got real music for that speech, huh?
This is very epic, this session.
It's a very sad but epic session.
Yeah, very emotional.
With that, you see the Grand Mage kind of walk on over, and he looks to all of you, and he then quietly steps by, coming up to Hanwin, and he, you see here, what is this? You see as he holds out a hand, gently touching Hanwin, and casting Gentle Repose.
I can do that.
Yes, he basically does that, and he looks to all of you and says, "You will not decay. I'll wait for transport. It'll take a good day before the horses are ready to go again."
And then I'd say Titan says he doesn't know the Grand Mage's name, so he just says, "I don't know who you are, but thank you. I am very grateful for what you've done for me and my father."
Your father. He looks to you, and then looks to Hanwin, looks back to you, then back to Hanwin, then back to you. And
not
then
naturally adoptive.
It may not look like it, but he is my adoptive father.
And then a recognition lights up in his eyes as you see he goes and says, "Ah, how old may you be, boy?"
Boy.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I have fought in wars long ago. My memory isn't as good as it used to be, as it was a very long time ago. But
you were created during the Dwarven War.
The Dwarven
I
War.
see. This man to be so young, yet to have recreated or if not fixed you. See that he closes his eyes a little bit as if to think, and then opens them once again. And then this is something that I personally, this is me speaking out of character, this is something that I personally have added to Hanwin that you do not know about yet, Andy. He will then reach into, like, around your neck, and he will pull out a little pendant. Remember when I had you create guilds and such?
Yes.
Yes. So basically, let me do this. I have to do this thing real quick. Let me come over here. Wait, no, speak real quick. Okay. You are just really, really dark. Or really, really light, rather. No, I can't do that because of that yet. That doesn't work. Right, I'm gonna have to do something real quick. So I'm changing this a little bit. Then I'm gonna do that. Alrighty. Alright, we're good. But yeah. I'm gonna send this into general for everybody to see. You guys see he pulls out this little thing. Then he pulls out.
Edit it in. God damn you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit it in. Fuck you.
Here you go. People who are watching my video, I have to edit stupid picture in. No, I'm kidding.
What'd you say, boy?
Alright, anyway.
But yes, as you guys can see in general, he pulls out a little clockwork-looking item that seems to be acting as a pendant. In the center of it, you all feel an immense power radiating from it. As the central section looks at all of you. One singular eye, it quickly goes between every one of you. And it lands on Thivo. It has chosen its next successor. You see that the Grand Mage will walk up, and Thivo, he will hand you that item.
The time stone. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Oh. You, my friend, let me go here. I need this. I will now add this to your inventory. It will be... wait, hold on. Maybe not that one. Nope, hold on. Where is it? Where did I fucking set it? Oh, this one. That's where it is. Okay. I was wondering where that went. You will actually... Okay, yeah, there you go. You have something called Onwin's Final Circuit.
Interesting. Thank you, me. Okay. Thank you, me, for being me. Oh my god.
If anything, I will be doing a 1d6 for any of these, and we'll just see what it goes. But anyway, the Grand Mage will then look. Titan. I think Father is a part of the Sentinels. Ancient group. Then looks over to Hanwin. Your boy, he dropped into that guild. Saddens me. His talent would have been useful elsewhere.
Well, I will say that it's because of that he was able to prepare me so efficiently.
Nod slowly.
Rest, all of you.
Looks to you all.
You, especially.
He looks directly at you, Ermir, looking up. You're, huge.
You will need to be out of that form by the morning. And
I will.
Then you will receive your final try. No.
He puts a hand to his head for a minute, as if to listen to something. All of you give me an Arcana check.
Oh,
baby.
You're kidding me, man. Literally, that's a -5.
+0.
Oh wait, never mind. It's not. Never mind. Okay, I thought it was this. We're good. Wait.
Yeah, Roger's also got a plus.
Titan.
Yeah, just click on Titan.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, make sure you're just clicking on Titan.
Titan's Arcana. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Hey, people, let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
None of you notice this, but Ermir. Ermir, you sense the arcane magics of the sending spell. Or rather, I think it's called the message spell. Basically, it's like a cantrip to speak to one another over a bit of a distance. Yeah, message. You feel the arcane magics of a message cantrip. And you see that he lowers his hand and looks back up to you.
No. You have passed your trials. It is time for you to come one with the order.
And you, he turns to Roger.
Sister Vela, the High Judge have something for you.
And then he walks away. And as he gets to the doorway to the area, he turns back.
Remember, get rest. You will need it.
And then resumes over there.
Alright, I would like to say that then Titan says, I believe it is my father's will that I accompany all of you on your journey, if you will have me, that is.
What's it saying in the note?
Yeah, Thivo digs in his pocket again and produces the
like I
note.
wrote that Hallman wrote on there that please let Titan accompany you on this journey. He's a very good soul. I don't know. He's a
I get you would most likely say that he is a very good
Good boy.
Yeah, he's a very good boy. He's a very good creation.
He's a good boy.
I mean, it's up to you guys now. I'm just sitting here.
Hello, party, please, and respond to me. I don't know why it sounds like that.
I guess. Devo? We good?
Thivo is kind of just standing with his arms crossed looking at Hanwin.
I'm just staring at Devo.
Thivo's staring at Hanwin.
Hanwin's staring
Roger staring at Ermir. Roger staring at Ermir.
Oh, it's dead.
If you can, Thivo, give me. Yeah, Thivo, give me a Constitution check, please.
Ability check?
Yeah, just give me a Constitution ability check.
Oh wait, I still have Roger's permissions. Oh, hello, friends. I'm out of here, friends.
Get back. All right. You do not descend into a crying fit. You are stoic.
Almost instinctively, you see Thivo do a strange salute type thing. And he looks over to you, Titan, and then he just nods and he walks away.
He's aura farming. I have to beat him. I can't let him out aura farm me.
No one can out or farm Thivo.
Thivo has out aura farmed everyone.
Thivo never cry.
Alright. In that case. I'll walk around Ermir, break his ankles. There we go.
That Roger will also accompany you, saying, "Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend."
Where are we going?
That's all he says.
I will say that the moment that Roger reaches here, both High Judge Baron and Sister Vela, they will look to Roger, and you see that Baron steps up, and for the first time, I believe you guys have actually heard him. He speaks. You. And that is all he says.
You.
See that, man, I really got him, huh? You see that he backs up, and then Sister Vela walks up instead. And she gives Farron a bit of a sad look as she then looks back to you. Or back to Roger. He had his vocal cords cut during the battle, so he struggles to speak. But that battle was ages ago. Do not blame him. We will meet you within the temple, alongside your large friend back there. Now rest. You can see that she'll just walk back with Baron, and they'll kind of just stand behind everybody as they kind of just, just look. All right, there you go. And then Roger kind of just starts heading back. Starts heading to the dorms. Nope, he goes to the fucking dorms. He's going to the fucking dorms. Fuck you.
Yeah. I said, come here, big guy. I would not be able to... Honestly, I don't know if I'd be able to lift Ermir or not. I don't know.
You would not. You 100% would not be able to lift me. There's not a single person in this building who can lift me right now without the Grandmaster being a dragon.
No, Auric would have been able to lift you.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah, with his 35 strength.
I'm resurrecting him.
You see that as you try to walk through Ermir, you have to duck really, you have to crawl in almost to like fit in through the doorway.
Well, Chris,
and
would
then,
you say that since I'm a robot, I don't need sleep? Or would I go into like sleep mode or something?
Warforged go into like sleep mode. They're still aware, but they are quote unquote west.
Power saving.
Yeah.
Power saving mode, yeah.
You got a power save.
Yes, it's
I
called.
Stand right here and go into power save mode.
Take up all 3 of these beds.
Yep. Basically, you have what is called Sentry's Rest. When you take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state. Rather than sleeping, in this state you appear inert, but it doesn't render you unconscious, as you can see and hear everything is normal.
Haha, you still need more sleep than me.
You need 2 hours more than Thivo. That is it.
If I had taken the other pact boon, I wouldn't need sleep at all.
A robot needs his beauty rest.
Yeah, if you had, you wouldn't have needed sleep, huh?
But I took the other one that gives me more proficiency bonuses.
Fair.
Now I have more skills.
More proficiency bonuses means better shit.
Better roll.
Yes.
Oh,
Does just like sit at the front of the bed?
Thibaut is standing at the foot of the bed, looking out the window.
Yeah, nice. With that, you will all rest. So, give yourselves a long rest, please.
I need to go back to normal.
I will do that. Hold on.
It's like midway through or like when would he shrink? Like midnight. He's like just shrinks
down. Just during the night, you guys will just hear a loud crack as just Ermir just whoop.
I would see this, right? Because I can still see, right?
Yeah, you do see it. You see that during the night, he's just lying across all 3 beds, and then slowly he kind of just shrinks more and more and more until he's just kind of like laying in bed. You see that he gets up in the middle of the night and like looks around, noticing that he's small, and like just fucking says yes and just pumps his fist and just goes back to bed.
And Titan thinks to himself, what a strange creature.
Alright, let me do this for him. Here we go.
9 hit points.
Yep.
Oh, damn, Theo recovers 37 hit points? Oh my god.
Yep.
Ermir was already at full HP, thankfully. If you can change, here, I'll have you, Ermir, change back your HP and everything back, yeah.
I did. I'm back to 117.
Nice, nice. So, you mean to tell me that Thivo is like 1 more HP higher than you?
For now. For now. Since I'm also going into Warlock, I'm going to start getting less.
Less what?
Because I get less health from Warlock because my hit die are smaller.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh. This.
Fever is beyond comprehension.
Back to this. All right, there we go. It is now the morning. Ermir, you would have noticed that during your guys' sleep, yeah, you would have noticed that during your guys' sleep, that Ermir has gone down. Is now normal size.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna get my stuff. Shield, sword, or not sword, scythe. Kind of get all my stuff in situation. Get all my items sorted through because I got new items. I gotta sort through my new scrolls and potions and stuff. My different pockets.
The 11 potions.
Yeah, my tons of new scrolls and potions. I gotta put them in my bags and my pockets and stuff.
Yep.
As for doing that, Thivo's just... It doesn't look like Thivo moved all night.
He's just there.
He's just standing there menacingly, staring out the window.
He's standing there menacingly.
Oh, no, not that. I just show you my fine clothes.
Yes. Is there? So I sorted through my stuff. Was I able to get everything into my pockets? Easy.
Yes, you were able to get everything into your pockets easy. The only things that you guys left were the armor and such. That was about it.
Okay. And I didn't find anything else in there.
Let me double check. Okay, Hanwin may have been keeping something secret from me.
Not even from Hanwin, something from last session.
I
that you mentioned that Ermir wouldn't know.
No got dragged over the car.
Something that happened.
Yes. I forgot what I did. Oh my god. I'm laughing so much. Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
What are you talking about? All I know that I haven't given you is the Queen's Amber Core, and that's about it.
Every time I double click off of Payton, I go back to Hanwha and it's
Kaylor!
Oh, yeah, you have that note. Would you like to read it?
Yeah, I would.
Alright.
Friend, or not friend, dear compatriot, it seems like you have that note. What does it say?
Give me
I'm gonna walk off into a corner.
an investigation check.
Hanwin talking sent me all the way over.
I know, it sent me all the way over too, and now my thing's gotta do that.
All of us? Sorry.
Thivo, as you walk out, you see that Squire Erica looks at you and says, if you could, can you get your companions, as the Grand Master would like to meet with all of you within the temple in about an hour? Is that okay?
He just looks at her and then walks back into the bedrooms.
She'll like walk a bit after you and stand at the doorway and like, did you understand that? Hello?
he walks over and he waves his hands like an NPC, and then he points at her.
She'll yell to all of you, the Grand Master would like to meet you in an hour in the temple. Do not forget it. And then she walks back out.
Understood.
Anyways, investigation check for what? For who?
You, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Do I get advantage on this?
You're just sitting at the edge of a
let's check the
bed,
shield.
pulling out the small note, small little letter.
Perception. I do not get investigation. Also, didn't choose to get a normal thing.
Wow, you suck.
You cursed me. You cursed me. Why'd you have to say that, Andy? Why'd you have to say that?
All right.
That was after
Even with the nat 1, you will still notice this. As you open the letter backwards with your investigation check. You open it you basically just open it backwards. You see scribbled in, we double check something. I need to remember what languages I had this in. I gotta remember what languages I did. Ooh, hold on. I gotta remember. God damn, he's stupid. That. Okay. You see it written in Thieves' Cant.
Oh, hell yeah, I speak that.
Yep. I had to double check because you're the only one that speaks that. You see written a little, you see just 4 letters. Motherfucker!
Stop it!
If you do not stop, I am gonna have to cause yourself. You are a corpse. Stop.
Make him lose control of it.
He doesn't have control of it. That's the problem.
Then how is he speaking?
I don't. Hold on.
I don't know why I have access to Hotwin still.
Motherfucker, you are a corpse. Stop talking.
There we go.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
We're good now. Okay.
We're good. We're solid now. You ain't touching.
Spoken too much for being dead.
Yep. But
His soul is gone.
You see written in Thieves' Cant 4 words.
On the back?
Yes, on the back. Dear Lacrim, my beloved. And then you open it. And then you also see that it says in Thieves' Cant. Meet at the Dwarven Kingdom city of Carvark. I shall wait for you there for a fortnight, no longer. Lacrim, by then, let us both hope you remember your past.
Who the fuck is Lacrim?
Is that your name, Runner, or secret government name?
I don't know who the fuck that is. Okay, well, still, if Kaylor's gonna be there, we probably want to go there. I'll mention it, keeping out Lacrim.
Gotcha.
I'll mention that Kaylor is in the Dwarven City, and be there for a fortnight. We should go there.
Just let you guys know, and it's not Fortnite the game. A fortnight is 14 days.
No,
Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, yeah. We gotta be there in 2 weeks. I mean, you know, we can get important information on the Cult of Lides.
Stand back here.
Anyways,
Alright.
Can I have Robert?
Robert.
Robert, give me a weapon, Robert.
Chris, out of curiosity, did reading the name, like, just it meant nothing to me, right?
Give me a history check.
Okay. Would I be rolling this at disadvantage or normal?
Give me normal for now. Why not? Give me normal. The name strikes a chord, but you're unsure as to what it could mean.
Maybe this is the person Keeler was trying to bring back.
We then pan over to Thivo.
He has gone back to the forge.
You stand in front of the pit of fire. Your presence has been made known. It looks at you, Thivo.
I'm turning into ingot.
Thivo
It looks...
takes out another...
Thivo, wait, no, hold on, wait, Thivo. Thivo, we can grab iron bars from here. Thivo, no.
Come on.
Jumps into his mouth.
Thivo grabs Titan.
Throws me in there.
Thivo grabs Titan, throws him in there. Titan is now dead.
Thivo grabs another one of his javelins and not pokes, but
just holds out the metal part of it.
Yeah.
You see that the creature like eats it, and then he just stays up there and looks at you. And as he's looking at you, give me an animal handling check, please.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. That's not good.
Acrobatics. Animal handling.
Oh my god.
Woo!
We're rolling tonight, boys.
Abysmal dog shit.
Abysmal dog shit.
Good thing there's no combat this session. You will be fine. With that, you get the sense that this creature is trying to tell you something. But given that you have no idea what in the hell it's saying to you, it kind of just gives you a bit of a disappointed look and then disappears.
Wait, I was gonna say...
Oh.
I want Titan to try to see, because he's got some animal skills.
Oh, I mean, if you want to double check... I mean, go, give it a head. Give it a go.
Yes, sir.
Alright, with a 20...
Yes. The two ends of the spectrum.
A -1 and a 20.
-1 soft 20. Who the hell even cares anymore?
Dirty 20.
Oh, Lord.
Titan, you notice that this creature you've never seen before. No. You dig deep into your mind. Give me a history check, please.
Not so good a skill.
That's not good.
None of us know history, dog.
With a 5, you do not. You're
I miss my high intelligence.
Yeah, I'm making you guys suffer. You guys got to do a lot of shit. You are unable to really separate a lot of your old memories, as they're all kind of like conjoined together. But with your animal handling check, you do see that this creature is willing to leave if it is to be fed by Thivo.
Oh.
Would I relate
Titan.
this to Thivo?
Titan, please.
Titan.
Titan, please.
You'd better.
I just go just whispering in Thivo's ears.
He kind of takes 2 seconds to process what the whispering means. It's like, oh, and he
just audibly goes, oh.
Oh. He takes out the bag of gold that he just snatched from Hanwin.
Wait, no.
Are you doing what I think you're about to do?
Does the beast seem interested in the gold?
It does not seem interested in the gold.
He puts it away. He pulls out 2 hand axes in one hand.
It seems extremely interested in the hand axes.
Can I go grab some iron bars from the storage?
You may if you want.
I drop both hand axes into its mouth.
I'm gonna grab some of the iron and give it to Thief.
I send my hand axes. He can't do nothing to stop me.
You come out of the storeroom too late as Thibaut just tosses the hand axes into the mouth of this creature. And you see that it bites, it chews, and then it thinks to itself as it looks once more to Thibaut. For those of you that would like, please give me another animal handling check.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Mr. DM, can I petition advantage?
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Nice, Ermir, nice.
Abysmal dog shit.
All right.
Yes.
15.
Thibaut, both you and Titan notice this. This creature is indeed now willing to follow you.
Animal companion. Yeah.
But you do notice this as well. He makes a bit of a gurgling sound speaking to you. None of you know its language of Ignan.
Yep.
But it gurgles, it speaks. You hear deep rumbling as it speaks in Ignan, and then disappears. But you notice that you do not feel its presence in the lava anymore. It is just gone. Hold on here.
Shane left behind.
Thank God for my animal handling, guys. Right? Am I right? Let's go.
Let me do
Oh,
this.
abysmal dog shit.
And now I go tame the turtle.
No. The
Dude,
turtle will stay.
The turtle, yeah. Thivo would not be able to fight if we had.
Collecting Pokemon.
I'm collecting Pokemon. The fuck?
I got a spider.
I have a lava salamander.
Here,
Hell yeah.
you will notice.
Summonable companions.
You will notice that you now have something in your features.
Features?
A creature feature?
A creature?
Featuring a lava salamander?
In my features.
What's in his features?
In
What
my
creature
features?
has a feature?
In your other features.
Summon Texolotl!
Hell yeah, we got summoned, guys!
It does not have any description yet, but I'll actually write this in now.
I have
Do any of you even know
a
what that
cosmic
says?
spider.
No.
I have a cosmic spider. He's got a lava salamander.
I have a lava salamander and a pendant that can create robots.
Yeah, that too.
Wait, why don't I have that? Like,
Because I'm
he
the
took it.
Conway's special little boy. You're the second child.
You're the adopted son.
I'm Hanwin's favorite. You're only the second favorite.
You're the
I'm the
adopted
young-
son.
Younger child.
I'm the
type
youngest
shit.
child.
Yeah.
Fuck your life, bing bong.
Titan just has like a.
If you
he has
see these
transition
robots in your yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard.
Joe Byron! Take me out
Take
to
me out
dinner.
to dinner. Hey yo.
Yo.
Would I? Oh, I was gonna. Am I allowed to walk up to to these guys and ask if they have like spare weapons that are like laying around that we could acquire?
You walk up to them, And the Silveris looks to you and signs to you. You do not understand what he's saying. Alright, there we go. I gave a bit more description on your thingy.
My thingy?
Oh, yeah.
Banging some metal together.
Yep.
Yippee!
Basically, as long as you have some metal and you can bang it together, he will appear for you.
We love to see it.
Yep. You'll see that after Silveris kind of signs to you and notices that you don't understand, Valric will then interpret or basically describe to you, what is it that you need, my boy?
I was hoping you guys had an extra great sword or something. A martial sword.
Wait, I think I have something.
What type of great sword? We have many a selection over here, my boy.
I ain't giving you my dragon sensing longsword.
Right here. Many a blade. If you would like, give me a investigation check, please.
Oh god, this is when I wish I had higher. Oh lord.
With a 5,
Really hits hard.
let me... You find a glaive, a great axe, a great sword, a javelin, and a long sword.
A great sword, you say? I happen to be a great sword connoisseur.
Are you trying to do what the fuck you were asking me earlier?
Eventually, I don't have the feat yet, but I will eventually.
Would you like this great sword, my boy?
I will need many a weapon. Yes, please. I would be very grateful.
50 gold, if you will. Hold on, actually, let me double check. Yeah, 50 gold.
50 gold? My father did not give me that much money.
Thivo's over here, just like, happy.
Thivo's just loaded, like 500 gold. It's just like, like dancing.
But he doesn't understand the concept of it, so he doesn't even understand that you are broke.
Broke the alert, no bag alert. No bag, no bread, no bitches.
If you are low upon money, we can do a payment option.
Payment plan?
With installments of 7 gold a month.
No, not
With installments of 20 gold a month, you can pay this off within 3 months.
Within 17 years.
Can I like run? Can I run over to Thivo and like rob him?
Rob me.
Yeah, Thivo took all his dad's money.
Are you sure you just don't want to ask him?
I'm gonna go have an interesting silent conversation with Silveris.
I'll try to ask Thivo for some money first, before I just like beat him up and rob him.
You may try and you will fail, especially without a weapon on you. Thivo recognizes the word money and hands you the entire bag of money he stole from Hanwin.
the whole pouch of 200 coins.
271 coins are yours.
That would give you 293.
So I now have 293 coins.
Yep.
Holy fuck! I literally went from level 1 grunt to like the mafia boss in like 2 seconds.
No, I would say you did not.
Like a level 5 correct.
No, I'm still grunt. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then walk
Looking
back.
at Ermir over here with 53 platinum pieces.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And then I hand him 50 gold coins.
After having now acquired this money, and given him 50 gold coins, he's like, "Oh, you do not need to do the payment option no more. Here is your greatsword."
Oh.
You now have a greatsword added to your inventory. Is there anything else that you would like to do? If you want to look for some more weaponry, you may do so at advantage this time, given the fact that you know the basics of what is here.
Can I look for a glaive?
Sure, give me a investigation check with advantage.
Please God, don't do me dirty. Oh, let's go.
With a 15, you do notice two glaives actually sitting right here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh. Stroll over.
Ah, yes. We have a pretty good glaive over here. And then we have this one.
You will see that one of them seems to be made out of the same material as you.
Is this an adamantine glaive?
Yes, it is.
Motherfucker's made of adamantine.
Yeah.
Yep. However, he does not get the benefit of not getting critted.
Yeah.
He can still get crit.
I wish, but I made it of the weak sauce adamantine. Anyway.
Yes, there's this one made out of adamantine. This one, decently powerful.
See that there is a +2 glaive next to it. This one, and he points to the +2 glaive,
is about 4,020 gold pieces.
And this one, he points at the adamantine glaive,
is 420 gold pieces.
These are quite expensive.
Oh, Elmer!
Oh, come here, Mr. Moneyman. I would like call.
You stay away from me.
You stay away from my money. I might be a paladin of death, but I love money.
I will cut your hand off.
That's only a 5 measly platinum coin.
5 platinum? That's 50 gold.
Oh no, wait, I thought that's 100, right? 100.
I think platinum is like.
Platinum's 10.
Yeah.
Wait, that means it's 50 platinum for this. I'm broke. I'm believe.
Get a cheaper fucking greatsword, dude.
Well, I'm a little bit short of funds right now, but if I ever acquire the funds, I will come back for this.
I don't have the ability to open the portal yet.
Well, when I come back
not
with
a pallet.
50 fucking platinum coins, then I'll let you know.
You see that he notices that you also don't have enough money.
You may pay this off with a payment of 50 gold per week, if you would like.
How long was that going to be?
Let me see, 50 gold per week, 420. Yes, about a good month and a half, at best.
How much is the total?
420 gold. So your last payment will be about 20 gold pieces.
Would we make money as we're going on our adventure?
Not necessarily.
I mean, think about it. When was the last time you guys got any money?
A while ago.
Taking the job for the fucking mines.
Yeah, that was the last time you guys got any fucking money.
We haven't taken any like compensated jobs yet. I got armor for free for being a paladin though.
I mean, you can sell pieces of armor, and you can sell stuff to get it.
I actually, can I sell my plate armor? I've been meaning to do that.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, can I sell them my plate armor?
Yes, you'll see that Silveris will look to you when you present the plate armor. Given the fact that you have, talked with Silveris for quite some time, you understand that he says, yes, I'll give you about 1,500 for it.
Deal.
Yeah. 1,500 gold pieces.
That is 150 platinum. That puts me up to 203 platinum.
Please, spare brother 200, then I can buy.
I don't know you like that, dog.
Oh, there you go. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just put this back down to 4 then.
I wouldn't know that Ermir has money. Titan only knows that, like, Ermir is just a guy. He can, for all he knows, Ermir can have, like, a copper piece. That's it.
I can spare him. How much platinum does it need?
So basically, what is it? 42. Yeah,
42 in total.
All right, I'll give him 42.
You hand Valric 42 platinum pieces, and he looks at them with eyes wide as he's like, "You know this man."
Hopefully, I'm not making a wrong decision. I'll hand him the gold. Be like, whatever he was buying, I heard 42. There you go. Walk off with my shoulders.
Motherfucker's just like me for real when I gotta pay taxes.
Man, money.
Yes, you are now. He then takes the 42 platinum pieces and, jingles them a little bit in the small bag that you gave him, looks to you and is like, well, looks like the adamantine glaive is yours. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Starts Darth Vader breathing.
You
All right,
don't
there we go.
breathe. You're a robot.
Yeah, you don't even need to breathe. With that, you'll see that Silveris will bang the anvil a little bit, get Valric's attention, and then signs to him. And Valric's like, "Oh yes, you're right. You guys should start heading to the temple now, shouldn't you? It's been over 45 minutes since then. Best to be quick."
Oh God.
I be zooming. You guys don't have to sprint. It's only been 45 minutes since she told you needed to be there in an hour. You have like 15 minutes left.
Still though.
I want to be punctual.
If you aren't early, you're late.
As you guys
see all the motherfuckers there and slowly start walking.
Yeah, you guys notice the paladins of just standing off to the side, and as you walk forward, Grandmaster will look to you as he was currently in a conversation with Kayla.
Ermir,
Shut the fuck up.
You're a robot. You can't jork it.
You see that the air is heavy within this sanctum. The towering walls are adorned with ancient banners with the symbol of the Order of Eternal Darkness. There's flames within the cold silver blazers flicker against the dark obsidian floor, seemingly casting elongated shadows that seem to move unnatural, as though being unseen, as though something unseen watches you. Is eerily silent, as you are now in the heart of Arius's chambers. Beneath the
the towering statue of Arius's face stands Grand Master Kelthorn Dreadvale. You all feel here.
I'm on a robot. I can't feel. Okay.
Wait, since he has, technically, would Titan be able to go near the veil?
I don't know.
I'm technically not a living creature, so
we'll find out eventually, sometime later.
You guys feel the weight of his presence. It is not power, not intimidation, but the quiet, absolute certainty of one who has walked through centuries, one who has seen the rise and fall of countless warriors and still yet remains. Silver striped fur catches the pale glow of the braziers. His gilded, blackened plate armor stands. Where did I go? Because I had to change it. Stands as a testament. Yes! To a millennia of battle. Twin scythe sigil of Arius is etched into his chest plate, but unlike the others, it is worn with age. Engravings lined with faint, almost imperceptible cracks. The weight of time itself has been pressing upon it. A long cloak woven with shifting silver runes draped over his shoulders, unmoved by the air that stirs through the room. In his hand he leans upon a staff of dark metal wrapped in its head crowned with a sculpted skull, wreathed in dim spectral energy. Yet more than his presence, more than his words, it is his eyes that hold you all still. Golden, piercing, knowing. For a long moment he simply watches, then speaks. Stand before me, not as conquerors, but as the fallen. You are something else entirely. His voice is low, deliberate, carrying no arrogance, only absolute certainty. The veil was torn tonight. You have seen it. You have felt it. The cycle was threatened. For a moment, the abyss dared to think itself bold enough to consume us. His gaze sweeps across all of you, lingering only for a moment longer on Ermir and Roger. You are still here, breathing, eating. There's a pause. The DM take water. His grip tightens on his staff, and the runes along its length flickering, not with his will, but with something greater. For the first time, you feel something shift in the room. As the braziers flicker and the shadows grow deeper, and then the voice of the Grandmaster changes. Feel the air vanish from the room, though no breath is taken. Fires do not go out, yet the light seems to bend in, followed by something unseen. A new presence seemingly fills the chamber. It is not Kael'thor. It is something greater, something that does not belong here. A voice, not in the ears, not in the air, but in the mind, soul. I've seen beyond. Words are neither warm nor cold, neither cruel nor kind. Simply stood, yet still walk. You have watched death, yet you still be. There's no visible form, no figure of shadow, no whispering wraith. Only a presence, one that every mortal, yet every soul will one day know. And it speaks to Ermir and Roger. Tell me, mortals, now that you have seen. The chamber is motionless, the air is thick with silence. Will you turn away? Another pause. Will you walk the path that lies ahead.
Golden eyes of Kelthorn do not move, yet the intensity of their glow shifts, as they're not truly his own in the room does not breathe. The paladins lining the walls do not stir. First time in your journey, both Ermir and Roger are not standing before the Order of Eternal Darkness, or the Order of the Black Mantle. They are standing before something greater, something that has already seen the end of your stories, yet waits. Your answer first.
I do what is required of me. Nothing more, nothing less.
There is silence after your answer. And the moment you speak your choice, commitment, very air in the chamber seems to shift. It is not a mere acknowledgement, not just words. It is the acceptance by something far greater. As the braziers dim to the faintest flicker, the room grows cold. Not with the chill of the grave, but with the weight of the eternal cycle of death it's bearing upon you. For the briefest moment, your own breaths, Ermir, your heartbeat matches the rhythm of something beyond your own mortal comprehension, something familiar. Sensation is neither pain nor peace. It is understanding. And then the shadows. Grandmaster Kelthorn does not react. Golden eyes remain locked upon you, Ermir, unblinking as if seeing past your flesh, past your soul, and directly into. Then, without a word, he turns, stepping back towards the base of Arius, that looms over the chamber. What?
It's Arius. He's calling the DM. No.
He's here.
The sigil of the twin sides is carved into the space, its runes pulsing faintly with unreadable whispers. A warrior priest of the order steps forward, offering a ceremonial dagger. Its blade is forged from obsidian and steel, with the language of the dead etched along its length. Grips the dagger, then he turns his gaze back to you, Ermir.
Not step this order as a man.
Voice is calm, unwavering.
You step into it as a servant of the cycle. The oath you take is not one of words, but of soul. Your past does not bind you. Your name does not matter. Your duty remains.
The other paladins in the room shift, though none interrupt. Some watch with reverence, while others bow their heads as if praying silent respect for what is about to take place.
Kneel, Ermir.
Okay. I'll step forward with "Your name does not matter" linked on my thoughts, and I'll kneel.
As you kneel, your shadow lengthens, curling towards him like a wisp of beyond, as if acknowledging your choice. Kelthorn steps one closer to you, raises the dagger of the veil, then cuts. The blade does not bite flesh. Instead, it moves through the air before your chest, leaving behind a thin, spectral wound, one that does not bleed, instead unravels like a thread being pulled from reality. The chamber grows colder. Whispers grow louder. Sensation is not pain. It is as though something within you is being severed.
a connection you never knew existed. Your tie to the living world, the fear of death, the weight of mortality itself, slowly being unwoven. Wound does not close, does not heal, it simply remains, an eternal mark upon your soul. Then a voice, no longer Kelthorn's, no longer speaking by any mortal tongue, fills the air between the whispers. You have been severed, the fate of lesser men. The darkness around you tightens, pulling inwards as wrapping you in unseen hands. Death will no longer claim you as it does others. You are bound now to the cycle, not to its end. Your vision blurs as you are now standing between two realms, not fully within the world that you once knew, nor yet part of the veil. Are you alright over there?
What's happening? Who's dying?
Are you
Don't worry
dying?
about it.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Some with a cat, probably.
Nah,
Probably.
just have a sore throat. Don't worry about it.
Gotcha.
Oh.
You will not age as they do. You will not die as they do. Nor neither will you live as they do. The air fills with a weight unseen, pressing not upon your body but upon your very existence. Do you understand that it is not a question, it is a truth being spoken into your soul? As the last of Arius's words fade, the whispers die down, leaving behind only silence. Kelthorn steps back, lowering the dagger, his golden eyes locking upon you once more. Rise, paladin of eternal darkness.
I stand.
Yeah.
As you stand, you feel it, the wound upon your soul, forever to be unhealed. And in its place, something else. A cold certainty, a clarity beyond mortal fear. For the first time, you truly understand death. For the first time, it does not terrify you. Then, Sister Vela turns to Roger. Alright, now, what I'm gonna do over here, I'm gonna have you step back a little bit, so move your character back a little bit, one step or two. Roger's gonna stand in front. You get a couple of boons.
Boobs?
Let's go!
Boobs?
Shut up.
You get. These are some things that you get having been changed. Upon joining the Order of the Eternal Darkness, you are now forever changed. Your body, soul, and fate are now bound to Arius, the god of death, marking you as one of the Veiled Touched, an enforcer of the cycle of death. You get something called the Eternal Vow. This is a feature. Your fate is no longer bound by time, but by duty. You cease to age beyond this point. You do not suffer from any aging effects or spells, and you cannot die of old age. While you still require rest, you no longer need to sleep. Instead, you meditate for 4 hours, during which you experience whispers of the dead, but still gain the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, so I can take a
my
short rest
entire
as a
fucking
long rest.
flow.
Yeah. If killed, your soul does not pass beyond the veil unless destroyed. Your body remains preserved, allowing resurrection without needing a soul recall for up to 1 year. I am putting these in your features currently. Next, you also get a passive feat called the Soul Wound. Feat. Passive effect, sorry. You carry a mark upon your soul, a wound that never heals, but is only visible to only those who know where to look. Undead and necrotic creatures instantly recognize you as a being of Arius, reacting with either fear or hostility. Divine beings can sense your presence up to 1 mile away, as if the veil itself whispers of your existence. While making death saving throws, if you roll a natural 20, you immediately regain 10 HP instead of stabilizing.
Yeah, boy.
Next is your Veil Touched. This is a supernatural feature. The boundary between life and death is thinner for you than for most. You can see spirits and undead that are invisible or ethereal, as though they existed in the material world. You can also hear the whispers of the dead, allowing you to detect restless souls nearby. Once per long rest, you can speak with a willing spirit, bless you, within 30 feet, even if they are bound by necromantic effects. Here? You also get Judgment of the Veil. This is a combat ability. You are no longer just a warrior. You are a harbinger of finality. Cool ass title. As a bonus action, you can mark a creature that should have already passed beyond the veil. The next melee attack, or spell attack, you hit against the marked creature deals an additional 2d6 necrotic damage. If the marked creature dies, its soul cannot be resurrected except by divine intervention. Did I already give you that?
Yeah, you gave me that
Yeah,
one. You
okay.
didn't give me the other one.
Which was okay.
One
So
from before.
Veil Touched.
That means that literally, if you use your scythe to kill something and like send its soul away, you can use a bonus action on something else and say like I don't know, like Devo kills it, it just also goes away. That's cool.
Yeah.
You also get a legendary passive called the Eternal Watch.
God damn.
Arius has claimed you. Death no longer comes for you so easily. You have resistance to necrotic damage. While making saving throws against death effects such as Power Word Kill, Finger of Death, or Soul Traps, you have advantage. If you would drop to 0 HP, you may instead remain at 1 HP once per long rest.
Dude, tanking a Power Word Kill? Holy shit.
Holy moly, bro. It's just built different.
With that, now that you are out of that and you have become a paladin, you feel within your mind a torrent of spirits pressing into you. I would like you to be, let me roll this, hold on. You will take
5d10
You will take 6 psychic damage as the amount of spirits is just pressing upon your mind.
This is normal?
Talking to the paladin?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like silently kind of say, well, kind of directed at the Grandmaster, this is what happens to everyone?
Yes. Even at this very moment, all of us hear the spirits. Will hear these spirits within your mind the rest of your life, wherever you go. As long as there is death there, you will hear them.
Would I be able to discern any of the voices? Like, are any of the voices familiar to me?
Give me a Arcana check, please.
Oh, please let me roll normally, please.
You are rolling normally.
Oh God, for the love of like dice, please give me not abysmal dog shit, please, motherfucker.
You are unable to discern the torrent of voices, and you take another 6 damage.
Ain't no way I called the 3. Summoned straight from the ether.
Cursed Ermir.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my shit. I swear to God.
You see that
I'm gonna try and discern those voices every single. Actually, can I try again?
You may in a minute.
You have to add Paladin Ermir in his name now. His name is just Paladin Ermir.
Nope, his name is still just Ermir, unless he wishes to take a title from one of his boons.
Until I become a high paladin. Actually, a title from one of my boons. Hold on.
You will see that the Grand Master will look to you, almost with a bit of a sad look to his eyes for the first time in what seems to be centuries.
You should not try to discern the voices that are within the veil. I can tell you this. There are billions resting within it.
They sound so familiar.
Many will.
I need to know.
You may discern the voices within a minute. That is the duration that I am giving you.
That one. I got that one.
Awesome. Well, now we go. Sister Vela moves forward.
Wait,
looking
Chris,
up.
can I ask something?
Yes.
After this, would I be allowed to like look at the veil, or like?
Yes. I would say that after the thing with Ermir, you feel a presence off to your side, and you look. There's a door.
Where? Oh, right here? Or you mean
No, there's just the door right over there.
Oh. Why do I lag when I move? My PC.
The veil's too strong for you, my boy.
Anyway, I opened this door. Never mind.
You go to open the
I
door.
put the door down.
You go to open the door and it is locked. And you see that the Grand Mage over here will actually look to you and he'll speak after Sister Vela gives him the permission to.
The door locked. The veil is in shambles currently, for Arius himself has stepped through it. You must wait for it to be put back together, or else your entire body, even though you are not living, will be torn to shreds.
I see.
And your legacy will be ripped, the very folds of this world.
You can't hear that door noise. I just started rattling like, open the door, I'm gonna die. Okay. Alright. Why does the music cut out right? Anyway, Titan agrees to this and then just walks back, like, I don't know, like right here.
Alright, with that, Sister Vela then walks up to Roger. He looks at him. And he kneels. And that is where you feel, all of you feel the sudden change in this room. As it dips on what seems to be below freezing, as the picture air forms clouds where Roger breathes. And you see that where he is now, the ground is frozen. He has sworn this oath once before. He thought himself strong enough to hold it. But he was wrong. And before him stands Vela. She looks upon him and touches his head and says, "Now,
face your past. And he goes unconscious. And that, let me see here. Oh shit.
I gave it and then I forgot I could do that. It's so funny.
Yep. He falls unconscious. And then she steps back. Says to all of you, he will deal with what he has forgotten. Now, leave and rest. Or head out is up to you. We must take our forms and mourn. I believe you as well need to mourn. Goodbye. And then she turns to start talking to the Grandmaster. Ermir, would you and Titan like to be carrying Roger?
Sure.
If you want, I can move all three of you if you would like.
Yeah.
You guys walk down the hall, carrying this unconscious Roger. And there are moments as you're walking through the hall and things of that nature that he seems to have a bit of a fit of remembering something extremely unpleasant. And you notice when you come out here that there is nobody else out here. When you come up to this...
Is the Hanwon still here? Oh, he's dead. Okay.
I had to make him disappear. Hanwon is still there. But you see that this cart... You see that this cart, even though it shows it up there, is technically there. It's not. It's gone. And you would have noticed that Lysandra and Lenia are both gone, as well as the 3 dead bodies. If you would like, you can just put Roger in with Hanwon.
That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny. Put him next to the corpse. Have him wake up next to Hanwon's fucking corpse.
Well, because he's not like Hanwon's corpse isn't like decaying. He still looks like he's alive. It's just dead, you know. So
yeah, he's just sleeping. Yeah, he's gentle reposed for the next 3 days.
So I feel like me and Ermir would just like toss Roger like right here.
You guys sat Roger gently next to you, although you do bang his head on the side of the wagon.
Bonk. Bonk.
It's a comical noise.
Exactly. This is actually where I will give us a little bit of a break. Is that all right with everybody?
Sure.
Because I do need to grab water and I've got to use the restroom real quick. I will be back. The recording will still go, mind you.
Oh, I'm gonna say the most heinous things ever. Alright guys, if you like content like this, make sure you click the little like button on the bottom there and subscribe for more.
I will make you make a new character.
No.
You deserve the death sentence.
Capital punishment.
No, not like this. I'm too old to die. You know what's funny? I feel like, Titan's kind of just like looking at all this like, death? What the fuck is that? Like, he doesn't understand death because he's just like, to him it's either like he's on or he's not, you know? So he's never really thought about death before. He's a machine. So that way, this is very all this stuff with the death is very thought provoking to him. all get on the wagon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, Ermer, and then now when Chris isn't here, you rush to Hanwen and use Revivify, and then now I have two characters to control. Oh lord. Oh lord. Alright, all the people watching this recording, I'm going to grab some water. Don't get too impatient. Things will resume. They will. Probably.
Of course.
Maybe. Possibly. That shit. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh. 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 All right, are we ready? Back. I'm back, baby. Hello?
Hello, hello.
The dungeon master has returned.
I've got a little bit of a sustenance. I don't die in real life. That death saving throw.
Roll me a death saving throw in game for real life. If you succeed.
If not, I have to use this spoon to stab it in my neck.
I never left.
Me neither.
I am making a sandwich.
No, that's fair.
Also, wait, Chris, if my adamantine glaive, does it always crit?
Yes.
No, that's not what that. What?
I think that's hold on. This piece,
That's like
this
the
weapon.
opposite of what it does.
Hold on, this weapon or piece of ammunition is made of adamantine, one of the hardest substances in existence. Whether this weapon or piece of ammunition hits a target, it is a critical hit. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's not the only
Gotcha.
weapon I have besides my great swords.
I don't know. That's
Dog,
what it.
you always crit.
I mean, that's what the adamantine glaive says. As long as you hit,
It
you
was
crit.
420 gold. My great sword's only worth 15.
It's fucking busted.
Money does have value, you know.
No, it doesn't.
I paid for it.
I mean, listen, all right. Think about it. Compared to what he has, you guys also have some pretty decent fucking shit.
Square up. I'll kill you one shot.
Or I'll take your soul, dude.
You may try, but you will fail.
I just gotta hit you enough times, and then your soul's gone.
Round.
No, I just need
Anyway,
to kill you.
I
Good
take
luck.
this wagon away and Roger's dead.
What?
Oh, now that Roger is here, this is what we're gonna do, right? I will say, if you guys would like, I will move Roger and Hanwin right now. You guys will come over to the gate. See, this goes to where? Shit, not that. This goes to where? Okay, that goes there. Alright, if you guys can, come over here to the front gate. We will do a bit of a speed thing.
Seconds.
I can move you if you need me to.
No, give me 2 seconds.
I can move you if I need you to.
No, I'll give me 2 seconds.
I'm gonna move Weston real quick. Where are you?
Get out of my chair.
I'm prone and unconscious. Why am I sleeping with Hanwin's? Why don't you knock the fuck out?
You have been put under a bit of a spell currently. Alright, let me see. How big was this again? That big? Yep.
Get out of my head! Ah! Oh.
What the fuck?
Everything is dark. And just like that, darkness.
Hold on.
Just kidding.
I look away 1 second and everyone's gone.
Hold on a minute. Evo?
Yeah, we're still.
Evo, where'd you go? Evo!
I left.
There we go.
So what basically happened was Ermir got inducted as a paladin and has some cool stuff now.
I got a lot of stuff.
Sister Vela touched you and you fell over and you're going.
And now you're reliving your trauma. What? What?
That's why I knocked the fuck out.
Whoa.
Guys.
Oh, it's this place.
You guys, after having stepped through the gate portal, now arrive back at the mountain village of Delnir during the day. Onwin's dead body and an unconscious Roger. So, quick question.
You ain't sleeping peacefully, dog.
Who would like... So, quick question. It is up to you guys if you would like to bury Hanwen here. Or if you would like to bury him somewhere else.
Well, we could bury him. I mean, won't we eventually go? Well, it'll take too long.
Would I be able to put him in my ring?
No.
Body in the ring, please. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, hold on. Let me double check.
Put him in the bag of holding. Proper place to bury him. Oh, I can't say anything. I'm asleep.
If Ermir is holding Hanwen's dead body, it just puts it in the place.
Yeah, I summon it into the ring.
Hold on. I need to double check on that stuff. Where the fuck is Warlock?
Ideally, I would like that, because then once we eventually get to where the Clockwork Sentinel place is, we can bury him there. That's where he was like raised and stuff.
You would have to be 10th level in the Warlock Genie thing for you to do Sanctuary Vessel, which is basically you're able to put 5 willing creatures within you. But
he's
the
dead.
thing
The
thing about it is that he is technically considered an item. So I would say yes if you would like.
He's an item. I'm gonna stuff him in the ring.
All right. For the next, I will just say this: he has what is it? Gentle reprieve.
Gentle repose.
Gentle repose. That will last 3 days. On him being, that'll last 3 days. So I'm gonna. Boop.
I want to bury him in the middle of a forest.
What? Why?
All right. Now, Roger is currently unconscious. So which one of you two would like to currently take? Okay, I guess Titan's taking him over. Why not?
All right. Yeah, Titan can take him, or I can take him.
I've got.
Hold on. How much?
We're both strong.
Yeah, you have 20. Hold
I
on.
have 19 strength, so.
I got 20.
Imagine.
I am really tall, guys. I am 11 inches tall.
There we go. I had to reset
He's
that.
11?
What? 11 inches?
Yeah.
You want to think that over?
Less than a foot.
Yeah, you want to think that over?
You are less than a foot tall, Andy.
No, wait, whatever, like, I don't know what it's called.
Oh no! It even says your height 11 inches.
Yeah, you like how it says 11 inches?
Do you want me to change it to the 11 feet?
Inches to feet. Inches
Yeah,
to feet, and you are less than a foot tall.
It's 11 feet. I'm 11 feet tall. 11 feet.
Yeah, and
You're
I'm stronger than you somehow.
I'm very tall, but I don't know why.
Or I can summon Ner'zhul.
You could, but I don't know. That entirely depends. But yeah, Titan, you are 11 foot tall. If you would like to carry him, you may. It is up to you.
I will carry him until he awakens.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Thivo runs into the forest. Thivo, come
I'm revealing the map. Okay, anywhere.
Thivo wanders. You get a little quirky at night.
Thivo wanders. To the inn?
Now that I think about it. Yeah, the inn. Wouldn't that be where like people are? We can ask questions.
What questions are we gonna ask?
Are you an ally? Are you an ally? Are you an ally?
Do you know my dad?
I could. Yeah, what do you need?
We just throw Homer's body right in this mound right here.
Alright, give me a minute. I will have you guys move to the tavern and talk amongst yourselves. Okay.
Swimming across the lake with my body?
I don't know how I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm very athletic, I guess. I can just do this.
I don't know what Thivo's doing. The door's over here.
Thivo is revealing the map.
Oh, wait,
There's a bridge over here?
It's not actually Grimlash.
Oh yeah, we never went to all the buildings.
Yeah, where's the blacksmith here, by the way? Where is it? Oh, over here, yeah. Hold on.
What the fuck is this?
Oh wait, no, we can't do anything yet because Chris isn't here.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Well, the blacksmith is...
This is something, and there's a bridge over here.
Hey, if I get your rune thing done, listen.
I already got runes on my stuff though. Although I'll see if I can get extra.
Gate?
Well, wait, I'm a rune knight. I wonder if I should talk to the guy who'd be like,
You're a rune knight and you start with 11 feet tall?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's because he got one of his runes at a level.
Yeah, wait, it's this feature, and I rolled.
He didn't start at 11 feet tall. The rune made him taller.
Yeah, I was normal size before, like 5 something, but now I'm 11.
So you gained 11 inches. You're not 11 inches tall.
No, I gained 6. I was like 5 before.
So you're 5'6", not 11 foot.
I was 5 feet before, and I gained 6 feet.
You read Rune Knight, right?
But yeah, now you're 11
you
feet.
You grow a number of inches in height.
Or it might be...
You were 5 foot, and now you're 5'6". You're not 11 feet tall.
Oh,
Andy, you grow inches tall. You grow.
Oh, not feet. Okay, hold on. That makes more sense.
You grow 3d4 inches taller, not feet.
Okay, that means I'm like. That's still
5'6".
Cause I was 5'10" before.
Okay, you're what? 6'4"?
6'4", I guess.
Roger shows a whole 4 feet over him.
That's still pretty big though. He's a pretty big guy. Or creature, thing, robot.
Where?
Oh.
Where did Ermir go?
Yeah, where?
Don't worry.
You in the toilet? Are you in the fucking toilet?
Oh
no.
My goodness gracious!
Sure.
Hey, it's this guy, the guy that we were battling with those sessions, whatever. This guy.
Oh,
you're still alive.
Where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
Where are you? Where's your freaking...
Don't fucking worry about it.
there.
I forgot that Roger can see the whole map.
Why can't I see the whole map?
Wait, where is he?
Chris, your vision was like it just couldn't get fixed, so it got fucked.
Oh, you're out. Okay, I see. You're like out this way.
No, I'm over here.
You're like this way.
I was at the side of the tavern right around.
I thought I saw you over here for a second or so. Oh, you are back here. I found you. Come back.
No, you didn't.
Come back here. I go through the tree. All right, and then up the hill with Roger's body intact.
Get the fuck away from me.
I mean, I am made out of really strong metal, so this is like I'm not even breaking it. I can't even sweat anyway, so I'm a robot. Come back here. Don't think you're safe. The way that this is like smooth.
What the fuck?
No.
Come back here.
Oh. Oh.
Wait.
Oh, it's heavy.
I know. Just the thing that'll get Roger back up.
I'm back.
And I then got a puff of weed and I just.
What in the fuck are you doing?
Go.
Oh, you get me high?
Alright.
This will get you nice and freaky. Okay, I'll move backwards.
Alright, let's begin. Oh, jeez. You guys
I need to run out.
once more walk into the tavern. And also, once more, you guys, like, almost as in a response, you guys immediately leave your weapons and anything that could do harm with Lieutenant Dura, as she smiles at you silently. You see that she points over to Roger, and I'll have Titan have him like grab all of the weapons and hand them to her. She nods, having put them into a separate bag of holding that she currently holds, and puts it on her right side of the waist. And as you guys also see, you see the two barbarian women over to the side. They reside there, still drinking, still happy. You see Sam is providing them with drinks. He sees you guys walk in. He doesn't know Titan, so he kind of just like looks at you with a bit. He just waves. Where the f you going? He just waves at you. But when he sees Roger, Ermir, and Thivo walk in, he yells out, "Hello!" But then when he notices that Hanwin doesn't walk in, and it is this unknown automaton, you see he visibly saddens a little. And
Not my go.
you also see that Ragrog and Lasha also sadden when they notice that you have lost a friend. But they do cheer up a little bit when they notice that you have gained a new one. And Ragrog says, "Free drinks on the house for the party." You'll also see over in this corner, you see someone that you actually know.
That's the guy.
Hold on a minute. That's not the guy. That's not the guy that I needed.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
There we go. I don't know why his name is like that.
Same guy.
I can't see his name.
Yeah.
He's an enemy.
He's also entangled.
Yeah. I don't know why in the hell he's entangled. You see someone that you know. You see that he looks to you three and comes on over to Thivo, pats you on the shoulder.
Good to have you.
And comes over and sits next to you guys.
Been a minute.
Onwin's dead.
You see that, like, shock spreads across his face. Then a little bit of sadness as he looks to you guys, and
I understand what it's like.
Son,
I understand what it's like to lose an ally.
I am here.
Who in the fuck are you?
That's his son.
I am his.
You're his son?
He then looks over to Ermir and whispers,
That's his son? I bear no resemblance.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Wasn't he like 15?
He looked young.
Yeah, wasn't he like 15, 16? Wasn't he young?
Although maybe it's just because, like, elf kind of thingy.
I guess.
Was he an elf? I don't know if he was an elf.
I don't know either.
He then, like, gives you a little bit of a side eye and then just shrugs his shoulders like, well.
If you are confused about why I look like this, it is because my creator rebuilt me. I have always looked like this in some shape or form.
Oh, you're not his adopted son, you're his adopted creation. Okay, that makes a bit more sense for an artificer like him.
He always called me his son, which is a weird thing, but I eventually grew to enjoy being called that.
All right.
And then you see that this dwarf walks up along with this fire genasi. But this dwarf, you see, he is a stocky, broad-shouldered dwarf clad in rune-etched arcane armors, scorched and reinforced with brass and blackened steel. You see that his left arm is gone and is replaced by something. Seems to be a short-barreled gun, maybe? You're unsure.
Cannon?
He's got a hand cannon. He's got a hand cannon.
But you see that the end of the nozzle is that of a small dragon's maw.
I gotta leave.
You just got here.
Bro, what are you doing? Because I need you here to, like, do some shit.
I gotta get out of my fucking building.
You gotta get out?
What do you mean?
I'll switch over to on my phone.
Okay, yeah, switch over to your phone, because I still need to do shit for you.
Alright.
Alright, there we go. The end of the nozzle is in a small dragon's maw forged from dark iron, glowing faintly with built-up alchemical fire. You see that his helmet is covering his face. You're unsure as to what it is. But you also see that his arcane armor. Give me a investigation check, please. For those of you that are looking at him. Yeah, for those of you that are currently looking at him, give me like an investigation check.
No, not intimidation. Even though I have a fucking +9 to intimidation.
Same. Holy shit! Why couldn't I get that before?
Double sevens! We'll have, I'll give Roger an investigation.
You gotta inscribe those next long rest.
Oh no, it's only animal and intimidation.
There we go, that's a 6. Okay. So,
Roger's still unconscious.
Oh yeah, he is unconscious. Never mind, that doesn't count. Ermir, you notice this. His armor seems to be powered by a runic core, slightly visible on his back as a circular bronze plate seems to hum faintly with it. You see that tiny exhaust seems to vent with heat, and the plates are thick and heavy, bearing the scars of both invention and battle. And you feel as though his very presence seems to carry the weight of a forged spear, resolute, cracking, and ever burning. You also get a sense of the smell, all of you do, of burnt oil, hot metal, and
My building on fire.
next to him, nice. Next to him, you see this fire genasi. He stands just over 6 feet tall, with his presence flickering with raw elemental power. You see that his skin glows with a deep ember red, like volcanic stone, just beneath the surface, with glowing seams of molten gold that pulse faintly across his hands, forearms, and collarbone. His hair is a living flame, constantly shifting in shape and intensity, trailing sparks with every movement. You see that his eyes seem to blaze bright orange, almost blinding, and they seem to smolder as if he is in deep thought. What in the hell is that?
Fire alarms.
Fire alarm.
Roger's building is burning down.
Oh, that's what you were meaning. I thought you were just like, I have to go somewhere.
No, my building's burning down.
Awesome. Be safe, I guess.
I'm outside already, so it doesn't matter, but like...
Nice. But you see that this new dwarf, he puts his cannon arm onto your chest, Titan.
Oi! What do you think you're doing with that adamantine steel armor?
What do you mean?
Did you take it off a corpse, or... Oh, wait a minute.
I was built this way. Oh god, the dice are coming out.
That's a 26.
Oh!
Ah, I see. You're a warforged, are you, boy?
Yes, that is correct.
I remember your kind.
See that you can't tell his facial features underneath the mask, but you could hear it in his voice. He's a bit angry at you.
Can I do something about this?
Yeah, give me a history check, please.
Oh. Only the checks I have negatives in, man. This is terrible.
You had positive before.
Well, I mean, that should be positive. I don't know.
With a 7, you aren't sure as to what he could ever be mad about. But then you see that, given your confused look, he, snorts a little.
Your kind we created back in our war against the Tabaxis 40 years ago. And then...
I might slowly look over. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have been gone for, what, how long? 80 years?
Yeah, I've been gone for 80 years.
Oh, yeah,
86 or so.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this happened like 40 years ago.
Roughly 90.
The fuck out.
Yeah, Rogers is knocked the fuck out. You don't know what is happening over here at all.
And then your kind...
Evo would know?
If he had his memory.
Yeah, if he had his memory.
If Evo had above, a 10 in intelligence.
If he had above a 1 in intelligence, right? Even a 2 would have helped him.
I only have a 5 in intelligence.
Not a very smart warforged.
Yes. Your kind we created 40 years ago was a fight with the Tabaxis, when they switched over and aided the Cult of Lies. But...
My kind aided the Cult of Lies?
No, the Tabaxis aided the Cult of Lies.
Oh, I was like, what the...
But...
Sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Funnily enough, it was a double traitor. Or they were, what is it? It was a double insurrection. The Baxies.
Double insurrection.
Double agent.
They were all double agents to the Cult of Lies.
I got you.
They aided us in the final battle by turning against their oppressors. And it has been peace for over 20 years. But you are one of the first generations. He then taps you a little bit more. You could sell for a high price if you were just a body. But I can see in your eyes a limited intelligence. Enough to at least become a person.
Herbert's gonna kind of snort at that.
Theo's side-eyeing this chair so hard.
He was taking a drink. And he kind of like spits a little.
Titan still doesn't understand human emotion or like just emotions as a concept yet, so he's like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
Okay, and
Oh, what? All right then.
your point.
You see that the sorcerer next to, or the not the sorcerer, the genasi. I don't know why I keep calling genasi sorcerers. They just look like sorcerers. You see the genasi kind of comes up to you and says like very quickly, "Hello, my name is Kirith Stormjaw. Last name Volnari. I am were created as the firstborn back in the ages. Interesting. He'll like start to kind of like tap you with this staff. You see that. Hold on, I gotta double check to see if there's a description of this. There kind of is.
The war was like 40 years
The
ago.
war with the Tabaxis and the dwarves, with the aid on the Tabaxis side by the Cult of Lies, was over 40 years ago.
Okay, when did the Tabaxis join the Cult of Lies?
They joined the Cult of Lies about 10 years before the war.
Okay. That's all I need to
They
know.
were aiding them for a good decade before the war finally broke out. And then the
I was
war
already gone.
Yeah, you were already gone. The war had lasted for over 20 years. And at the end of the war, the Tabaxis turned against the Cult of Lies as it became known that with the Cult of Lies' expertise in manipulation and illusions, they had basically turned the Tabaxis against people and were using them. But once the Tabaxis figured that out, they basically turned on them in the final battle and wounded, with the aid of one of their with a Tabaxi leader of one of the bigger tribes, and the Dwarven King at the time. They were able to wound one of the big guys, like one of the big 4 leaders of the Order of the Cult of Lies. But yeah, you see the Genasi kind of look at you, and he just starts to tap you with this like almost golden staff that seems to have like a eternal flame kind of billowing inside of it, where the maw of what seems to be a dragon resides. Interesting. And then you see that he reaches into his pocket and produces a little red stone, roughly marble size, and he kind of tosses it into the air. Hold on. I need to do this.
Stone?
The thing turned off.
His pocket.
Hold on.
He's throwing a Pokeball at you.
I don't think my building is burning down no more.
Awesome. You see that the stone kind of just orbits his head at a good 2 feet away from it.
Yep, I know what this is. How do you have that?
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. How the fuck?
What?
Don't worry about it. I understood. I understood what Darren's is talking about. How the right? How?
Who is this clown and why does he have one of those?
Why does he have that?
With that, you see that his eyes seem to glow a little bit brighter as he then inspects you, running his hand, like he kind of like puts his hands up and he's like, "Can I touch you, real quick?"
You may.
He starts
to. Red?
It is red, yes.
Well, can Titan ask before he does this? I have a question first, though.
Is it blue
Go ahead.
as well, or is it just red?
I'm curious.
It is a mix of red and gray, or red and
gray.
Red and gray, I believe. All right, go ahead and ask. What you got?
Okay.
I'm wondering, how are your clothes not burning off?
Oh, that is because I have fire resistance on these clothes. But quite an easy spell to just conjure up. Plus, with this cloak, I'm able to, aid myself.
And with these gloves, and he pulls out these gloves that seem to also be slightly on fire.
I'm able to do quite a lot with these.
All right, then you may continue with whatever you're doing. I was curious, if you will.
Interesting. You think you can answer a question for me? What is the name of the god of the sea?
Start rolling the gods table.
Twice.
Is it Akaros? I think it might be genuinely Akaros.
I think it's Akaros, right?
You see that you say Akaros, and he smiles a little bit.
Ah, that is but one of them. Also Cedar, do not forget.
Wait, Jeremy? Well, Jeremy's on the table.
I can follow the god of the cold flies.
What the fuck is Jeremy on the table?
Because you could be an insider, you never know.
Now, my only question is...
And you see that he starts to kind of shake a little bit.
Are you single?
What? Huh? Ermir, like, leans in, you go, what?
Ermir, like, spits out his, like, drink.
Yeah, just, oh, what, huh?
Here, I will tell you guys this. One of his personalities trait that I rolled at random is I am horribly, horribly awkward in social situations.
I feel like trying to say, I don't understand what this. What do you mean? Because he's a robot.
What is single?
That's funny.
Know what this means.
I am
one unit.
Yes.
Yeah, I am a unit. I am a single unit.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yes?
Sir, you under citizen's arrest.
Fibo can't speak. What are you talking about?
just realistic lips appear in front of Fibo.
How old is Titan? How old is he? Okay, he's 40.
Well,
40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When did he get rebuilt?
Titan is 2. Okay, I don't know.
Sir.
I would say.
Is he single?
Not Thivo. Titan was built 40 years ago. He was not really decommissioned, but he was set aside as to be decommissioned after the war was over. But paperwork got all messy, and he kind of got shipped around everywhere as like an unoperable automaton, or warforged rather. And then he kind of came to the Clockwork Sentinel's place. Like, he got bought off.
He got reborn? Like,
yeah, what is it? From when he was manufactured or rebuilt?
I mean, that entirely depends on how you would like to see it. Would you like to go off the age of you being first manufactured? Or would you like to go off the age of you being rebuilt?
mean, it makes more sense if I do like at the first, but like I feel like it'll be really funny if when he got reforged.
If you're going with being first manufactured, you are 40. If you are going with being remade, you are 12.
I want to say remade because even though he is technically 40, he didn't really gain his like personality until like Hammond remade him and like taught him stuff.
Gotcha. All right, so you're currently 12. He then like looks at you and he's like, "Are you are you single? Like, you follow, what is it? A hive mind, a legion."
Oh, is he sentient?
Or are you like a single entity with feelings? Like, what are you? And then he looks over to Thivo and he's like, "What are your thoughts on this?"
He just looks
slowly walk away.
He will then. Hold on, I need to do this real quick. I need to do this real quick. Hold on. You see that after you do not answer him, he starts to have a slight panic attack.
Oh, dude, what is this guy?
He's awkward. He's socially awkward.
He's like,
yes, the socially awkward man and the mute.
He's a mage.
You see that he kind of just starts to breathe a little quickly as he's like very unsure as to why you're not answering him, and he feels like you are trying to intimidate him. Hold on.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll go over it. Evo doesn't speak, by the way.
Well, either way, I still need to roll this. Okay, he does not feel intimidated by your silence.
Evo's a mute.
Once you yell across the bar and tell him that Thivo is a mute, he's like, "Oh, I am very sorry," and then he starts doing a very wide range of sign languages.
Thivo looks more like
just a fucking like head tilt.
After noticing that, he tries to see if he can get you to speak, or not to speak, but see if you can understand anything. And he starts to speak in... He will... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, that's 5, yep. We'll do this. Alright. 2. He will ask you your name in Draconic.
Thivo blinks. Thivo blinks.
Noticing that,
he's just gonna start going through every fucking language.
Who is this man? Who went out of the house? He's not ready.
After you don't say that, he then tries to ask you your name. I accidentally made you roll a 3. He then tries to ask you your name in Giant.
Thivo blinks.
After you tell him to, after you say that, he'll, hold on, I gotta do this.
Hopefully he understands once he hears Thivo say his name.
He does not have a panic attack, but he does listen and look to you, Thivo. May I ask, what is your name, good sir?
Thivo snaps to attention. Thivo. He nods to himself, very proud.
He feels slightly intimidated.
Oh my god!
Wait, if he feels slightly intimidated, then couldn't I just like scare the shit out of this guy?
He's not.
The conversation, young man.
Yeah, he's having the conversation.
Turn around, boy.
With that, he will then ask you, "Oh, so who is this?" And then he'll point back at Titan. And then he remembers, "Oh, you can't talk." And then he'll turn over to you, and he'll like What is that?
Stevo has forgotten.
Oh no.
Lovely. He'll then turn to you, Titan, and he'll look to you and he'll be like, "What is your name?"
I have been given the name of Titan.
Okay. Okay.
My creator.
Okay.
What
Okay.
was the name of your creator?
His name was Hanwin. He was a very good man.
I have his corpse.
At that, he has a full-blown panic attack.
He died in the war against the undead forces.
He is currently just shaking with some tears coming out of his eyes as he is just like breathing really heavily, and then the like just so that he could like speak a little bit with like the one reprieve that he has. Did you kill him?
No, the Lich King did.
What?
Just yelling this.
Yeah, you're just yelling this. Everybody is currently invested in this conversation as they didn't know where the fuck you were gone for like 3 days. And currently this...
Stevo will he'll kind of grab him by his shoulders, turn him around, put one hand on his shoulder, and just look at him like this. Yeah, he doesn't understand what's happening.
He is...
Buddy, you're cooked. You're cooked.
He has just... he is not even any more calm, and he is completely intimidated by you, as he has just soiled himself.
I was drinking.
Will that wake me up?
No, actually, now speaking of that, we're gonna leave the tavern behind for a bit. All right, we're gonna delve into the. Yeah, we're gonna leave the tavern behind a little bit. We're gonna delve into. We're gonna delve into your mind, Mason.
We're coming. We're coming in. I am not taking no for an answer.
All right, rapist.
We see. Oh, jeez. We see
Different
you.
direction. Okay. All right, anyways, we shut up now. We shut up now. We shut up.
Yep.
I'm rooting for vibe. My bad.
I will be taking. I will basically be taking over, like your entire thing right now. I'm taking over what you're saying. I'm taking over everything, as this is inside your mind.
Okay.
You are currently kneeling upon the frozen ground, your breath forming clouds in the bitter cold air, and you feel yourself as you stand before the eternal glacier that is currently at the Gravehold, beneath the watchful gaze of Arius himself looks upon you. You have sworn this oath once before, and you thought yourself strong enough to withhold it. You were wrong. And before you, the eternal glacier hums with the weight of countless souls. Those who have passed, those who have found peace. There are two who remain absent. Two should have been there long ago. Your mother and your father. They wander still, as you know, and you were the one meant to guide them, to ensure that their souls found rest. But you had failed them. And because of that failure, they now roam as lost spirits, unable to move beyond the veil. Now you kneel before Arius himself, not just to reclaim your oath, but to finish what you abandoned. And the voice of Arius echoes across the tundra, cold and unyielding, in your mind. You have returned to me, broken, unworthy of the title you once bore. But you do not seek your redemption. You seek the right
the greatest failure of all. That of kin left wandering. That of duty left undone.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna give you your fucking lines. Hold on a minute. Be ready to just have a shit ton of lines.
Right here, line 1.
Line 1?
Like it's like we're just like act. Just now. All right, make sure you get the script right.
I do. I was to be their god, and I left them in the dark.
You swore to be a sentinel of the fallen. Yet your own blood lingers beyond the veil. You still claim to be worthy of my mantle.
No. But I do not ask for worthiness. I only ask for strength. To do what I could not.
Then you know what must be done.
The air grows colder. Mist thickens as two figures step forth from the fog. Familiar, yet hollow. Your mother and father, frozen in the agony of the lost. Their eyes are empty. Their forms flicker between shadow and frost. They do not recognize you. They only know their pain, their grief, and their confusion. They are trapped between life and death, and it is your duty to set them free. You stand. Do not hesitate. There's no more room for doubt. You draw your weapon, the very blade that should have guided you long ago, guided them. Your father rushes towards you, blind with restless fury, as your mother clenches at her tattered soul, whispering words lost to the wind. But you do not waver. You fight, but not to destroy them, to release them. With each strike of your weapon, the ice around their forms crack. Each prayer whispered underneath your breath, the mist thins. They lash at you, but you do not falter. This pain is your burden. Then, see it. Recognition. There we go, that's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Your mother's gaze meets yours. And for the first time, fog fades from her eyes. Your father stills, his form trembling as if the weight of 1,000 years has suddenly returned to him. They do not feed, they do not speak, they do not need to. With a final breath, you drive your blade through the heart of their lingering sorrow. With a burst of cold, cleansing light erupts across this tundra. When the mist clears, they are gone. No screams, resistance, only peace. Stand alone once more, but this time you do not feel alone. As the cold wind stills, the ice beneath glows with a pale, solemn light. Darius speaks one last.
You have finished what you have abandoned. The cycle is mended. The lost are found. The wandering. Your hands are no longer stained with failure, but with duty fulfilled.
Do not respond as you only kneel.
Rise, Harbinger returned. You have earned this mantle once more. And know this, there shall be not a third chance. You will now walk this path without falter, without hesitation. For know that there is no turning back.
Shut up in the background! see, or none of you see, but Roger rises. His breath stills. Weapon is no longer dull. Soul is no longer bound by failure. Turns towards the endless snow, towards his brothers and sisters who await him at Grave Hold Keep. His oath is not yet reclaimed. It is reforged. And this time will not.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Oh, Ares. There seems to be someone missing. Two, actually. I have a question.
Speak.
Now that I see these souls, this doesn't make any sense. Where's Shuku and Jasmine at? Where is my niece and nephew?
Your niece and nephew live.
Even till this day?
Indeed. Or they.
And you are currently in your mind, just letting you know.
Yeah.
But you guys float, you and Arius, float above the entire world. And he waves his hand across the entirety of this land.
They are here, somewhere. That is for you to find. Should you find them? That I cannot say, but yet. Now, return. For I bless upon you. You have returned to my side. Now, do not leave it. Do not leave the side of your allies.
With that, you are sucked back into your body, going at Mach 10. You are awoken as you are slamming your head into the table.
Oh my goodness gracious.
With that, before we do continue a little bit, I now have a couple of things for you.
Let me switch calls.
Legendary
Real fast.
action.
Legendary action.
Legendary action, mogging time. You overfarm so hard they take 1 D100 damage.
I live that shit easy. Yeah, mog him.
Alright. So, we have you gain the Mantle of the Duskborn. This is a divine feature. You now radiate. Oh, is he here? Oh, he's not even in here. So why the fuck am I saying anything?
He said he was switching calls. I think he's getting back on his computer.
Okay. Then I get. Okay, there he is. I was about to say, I was like, I guess while we're waiting for him to switch back into this, I could just go back to him having, shit or pissed himself. But for now, that will wait. As we will have to wrap this up a little bit soon.
Yep.
So, Roger, are you here?
Yep.
All right, awesome. You get a few boons and stuff. You get Mantle of the Duskborn. This is the divine feature. You now radiate the chill of the grave. You are considered undetectable to undead senses unless you choose otherwise. Undead do not instinctively see you as a living creature unless they succeed a DC 18 Wisdom Insight check or are directly provoked. You gain resistance to necrotic damage and to cold damage. Once per long rest, when you drop to 0 hit points, you instead fall to 1 HP and a ghostly shield of ice forms around you, granting +2 AC and temporary HP equal to your paladin level for 1 minute. You also get Judgment of the Iceborne-bound Soul. This is considered an improvised smite of the Black Mantle. When you use Divine Smite on an undead creature, it takes an additional 1d8 cold damage and must make a Constitution saving throw DC equal 8 plus your proficiency plus Charisma modifier, or be slowed, movement halved, no reaction, until end of your next turn. Additionally, once per long rest, you may expend a level 3 plus spell slot to unleash the Frozen Judgment, affecting all undead in a 15-foot cone. Undead in the cone take 4d8 radiant plus 2d8 cold damage. They are blinded and restrained on a failed con save, and on a successful, they take half damage and are not affected by conditions. Okay. Sadly not.
Pretty good.
You also get Warden of the Veil. This is upgrading your aura. Your aura of protection and aura of courage are now tinged with the power of the Veil. Alright, this does affect people. While conscious, undead within 10 feet of you have disadvantage on all saving throws. Allies within your aura gain immunity to being frightened or charmed by undead or necrotic effects. While in your aura... Yeah, they are basically
undead or necrotic effects.
Yeah, by undead or any necrotic effects.
Y'all is it the necrophilia?
Huh? While in your aura, allies reduced to 0 HP can choose to stay conscious for one final action, an attack, a spell, a dash, or a disengage. Then they fall unconscious. Okay. Let me do this. Warden of the Veil is now in there. So that is that. Judgment. Yep, there we go. Let me see here. One more. You also get something called the Relic Entitlement, chosen of the Black Mantle. Because of your return and sacrifice, you are granted one of the sacred relics previously entombed in Gravehold Keep. The only thing is, you technically don't have this yet. This is residing within Gravehold Keep for you to go and get. This is a relic great axe. This is called the Frostbane, the Shard of Gravehold. It is a +2 weapon.
I could beat Kratos.
Yep. You get a. It is a +2 weapon that deals an additional 1d6 cold damage, and on crit against undead, you summon a spectral blade that makes an additional free attack. And once per day, you can cast Cone of Cold, DC 16, centered at yourself. Allies are immune.
Oh my god, he's about to start calling us boy.
Yeah, you do not have the Relic of Entitlement yet, as you will have to go to Gravekeep to actually get it. Now, the only question is, would you guys like to end this here, or would you guys try and see if you can get the one of these two people into your group? Or both?
I would like to end it here.
I was hoping to get on the way to the Dwarven City.
Yeah.
I gotta go soon.
Okay, yeah, you gotta go, and I've gotta go pick up a couch. So for right now, all I could say is be glad and
Be cheerful.
careful, and like and subscribe, and level up.